Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Clark, it's been interesting watching how things are unfolding early on this season.
Yeah, exactly. Some teams have come out really strong. Others are struggling to find their way, and yet we know there's still plenty of time to go in this season.
Now here's Hield. Over to the left wing. Shoots it up. Shot's good by Lyles.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Page, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight. Pass to Dixon. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep three. Offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Magic. And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. First quarter, just over a minute played. They kick it out to Green. Green with a screen on Giannis. Wang the pass to Wang. Clock at 4. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. The rebound by Hield.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Page. Back to Hield. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Jokic with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Wang. And it's Jokic missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Lyles kicks to Antetokounmpo. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Hield from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Wang. Here's Wang. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Page passes to Dixon. Right wing. Rozier with the steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now here's Hield. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Pass to Page. Here's Dixon. Second chance shot. That's a miss. His second after 2 shots. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Jokic passes to Wang. Back to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Giannis high post. Pass to Lyles. Giannis, just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And going with a quick release there so that he doesn't have time to react.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And all month long, he's been fantastic, and now he's been named the Eastern Conference Player of the Month.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Dixon. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Fernandez is checked in.
And for the Cavaliers, number 20, Rudy Fernandez.
Here's Page. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And looking now at the numbers for Hield, how he did last season. He was around 9 points per last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
Here's Page. Hasn't made one yet. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Did enough down low to force the defender into a foul. Nice work inside.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Wang. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. The rebound by the Celtics. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Yeah, a bitter pill to swallow, too. I mean, when you face that team again, that's always, not just in the back of your head, it's in the front of your mind, too. Getting a win would be some kind of consolation.
Here is Fernandez following the bucket by the Celtics.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Page passes to Dixon. And there's the drive.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
Green, the screen, and there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so here's Cleveland. 8-point game. Wang the pass to Wang. Over Giannis.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
And that's always your first priority defensively, and I think they're doing a nice job.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well. An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smallest defender could do there.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Ntilikina, he's checked in for the Celtics. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Cleveland.
Wang shooting 1.
Celtics leading by 5. Ntilikina looking it over. Hield the pass to Dixon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Hield. 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Lyles no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Inside, here's Jokic. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Boston making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Dixon. Hill comes in for Lyons. And it's Tony Wroten in for Heel. Here's Ntilikina. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Here's Wang. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's stolen by Hill. To the wing on the left. Here's Wroten. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Wang. Defended by Covington. Jokic with the bucket.
Boy, he's so crafty, a really tricky player. I mean, Jokic likes to go with the floater when the defense least expects it.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Johnson. Pass to Wang. Back to Jokic. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Ntilikina. Nothing on the board. And Hill has it in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And just so sure of himself, like he just knew that was going in.
Here's Wang. He has 5. For 3, Fernandez gets the three-pointer to fall.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Wang. Covered by Giannis. Wang the pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Hill. Here's Ntilikina. And the Celtics another 3.
Man, good to see Ntilikina square up from deep. Has the size and touch needed to knock home these threes.
Jokic high post. Pass to Fernandez. The 3. Into the lane. Here's Wang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
Cleveland. All right, and give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Different look now for Cleveland. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Jokic. Nance comes in for Draymond Green. And Wang subbed in for Rudy Fernandez. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Hill. Pass to Page.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot from the wing.
Oh, nice job getting a hand up and altering that shot.
Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Wang. And the layup's good off the glass. Wang's got 9.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
D2 from Hill. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He got into and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's Page. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Page has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Got to know where he is, especially when the break is on.
To the middle. Here's Wang. And Boston with the rebound. Driving in. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Now Telfair.
And they were number 1 in field goal percentage. Their shot selection a major focus for this group, and more often than not, it was going to be their own that propelled them to victory.
And their assist numbers tell you all you need to know about the kind of team they were. They played unselfish basketball at its best. Burks, he's checked in for Johnson. Both good from the line that time. And so Hill bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Davis for the 3. Wang pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wang's got his first points of the night.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Outside Hill. Hands it from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 1. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Wang with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
A different look now for Cleveland. Barkley comes in for Burks. And it's Rozier in for Sebastian Telfair.
Rozier III.
Davis finds Covington. Here's Page. Rozier defending. Page, no good.
And, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
There's the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Page. He's got 8. Outside Hill. Beyond the arc. Drops in the tray. Hill's got 11.
Taking that opportunity to shoot it from range. Looking for the biggest bucket he can knock down.
Pass to Wang. Over Hill. And that one goes long. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And that one's good. Roten.
Really textbook use of the dribble, getting inside to get his work done.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Some changes for Boston. Dixon's checked in for Robert Covington. And Hield subbed in for Tony Roten. Jokic has checked in for Cleveland. Watanabe comes in for Barkley. Here's Rozier. To the inside. It's stolen by Hield. Pass to Page. Back to Hield. It's hauled in by Watanabe.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Jokic. Here's Wang. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Hill kicks to Davis. Pass to Hield. There's the triple. The rebound by Nance. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Jokic over Dixon. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Hield, the pass to Page. Davis sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open shot is on the money.
Good decision making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Wang the pass to Jokic, and he gets it to go. Jokic has got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Page. 8 points for him. Sinks the triple. Hield's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Wang the pass to Jokic. Nance a screen on Hield. Here's Wang. Lays it up off the glass. Wang's got 8 here in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Page. Back to Hield from outside the arc. Wang pulls it in. Wang's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Hey, Boston, let's get going.
Miles checked in for the Celtics. Giannis comes in for Hill, and then for Cleveland. Stoudemire comes in for Watanabe, and Wang subbed in for Wang. Now here's Hield, guarded closer. From deep, Giannis. Wang pulls it in. Wang's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
So it's the Celtics now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Hield the pass to Dixon. Launches a 3, and Hield with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Hield's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Boston. Here's Wang, covered by Hield. Down low, here's Jokic. Rebound Boston. Dixon's got his 5th rebound in this one. Taken away. Here's Wang. Banked in off the glass. Wang's got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Hield can't hit. Cavaliers leading. Here's Wang. 13 points in the game. Nance finds Stoudemire. Inside. Here's Rozier. Tries again. Pass to Wang. Fires for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Look at the big fella, stuck with it and got the basket.
Celtics trail by 4. Hield outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Jokic passes to Wang. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Wang's got 19 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Hield outside. Pass to Page. Launches it, and the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. Ntilikina's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Green is checked in for Nance. And Wang subbed in for Stoudemire. .125 left in the second quarter. Here's Wang. He's got 19. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Ntilikina. The Cavaliers pull it in. Wang's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hield on the double team. Pass to Wang. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. And the shot is good. Wang's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Dixon. 12 points his last outing. Hield outside. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wang can't get it to go. Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland.
Second team foul. In for the Cavaliers, number 16, Larry Nance Jr.
Celtics trail by 6.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And no good that time. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
I think for Cleveland, season is young, but they're coming up. A great team that still has room for improvement, man.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Celtics.
Look at the rebounding now.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Wang. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
Here's Page. Rozier defending. Page with the bucket. Page has got 10.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Wang. Covered by Hield. Wang with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Three-pointer, Hield. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Almost looks effortless, but Hield has worked hard to build those efficient mechanics.
Wang, the pass to Wang. No good that time. Celtics shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. To the paint. Hield finds Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me!
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Wang. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. One is on Hield.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both shots good from the stripe. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Green left side. To the inside. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Page passes to Lyles. Here's Page. 10 points for him. Wang pulls it in. Wang's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 9 points. Now a timeout called by Boston. Different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejao checked in for Jokic. Fernandez comes in for Wang. And it's Telfair in for Rozier. Cavaliers on D. Dixon passes to Lyles. Now here's Hield. 15 points in the game. They double him with Green. Top of the key, Lyles. Busted. No good that time either.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Crosses over. Wang with the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
A steal.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Here's Page. 10 points for him. Here he goes. And it's blocked. Here's Wang, covered by Hield. Pass to Fernandez from the arc. Dixon grabs the rebound.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
To end the drought. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Hield so good at finding ways to get it in the hoop, regardless of who's defending.
And he's good on the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. There's the screen. Telfair the pass to Wang. Dixon grabs the rebound. Dixon's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Page. Here's Dixon. There's the 3. Shot is good. The Cavaliers lead get down to 9 in the bucket from Page.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. The defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Hield. He takes it in, and it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Now Telfair. Here's Wang. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Wang's got 6 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Hill, he's checked in for Wang. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Number 1, the Celtics.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Pass to Page. Lets it go from deep. Here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. A different look now for Cleveland. Jokic, he's checked in for Berejak. Wang comes in for Rudy Fernandez. And it's Rozier in for Sebastian Telfair. Here's Wang. He's got 25. Pass to Wang. It's stolen by Hill. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Page passes to Antetokounmpo. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 5 points on the basket from Dixon. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Knocked loose. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Page. 13 points in the game. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Wang's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Jokic trying to free himself up, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's 18 points for T.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Page. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Wang. Another shot. Jokic passes to Wang. They kick it out to Green. Rozier looking around. Driving inside. Here's Jokic. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Second and three-point field goal percentage. And they were third in terms of opponents scoring per game. Other teams had a hard time handling the intensity they displayed defensively.
And having the best offense in the league last season, they were an opponent that no team wanted to face. Hill has the open look, bangs home the trifecta. Hill's got 14 points.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
On the wing, Giannis. Here's Ntilikina. Outside Hill. Pulls from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jokic with the screen on Hill. Here's Wang. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Moten's checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Cavaliers, Stoudemire's checked in for Jokic. Nance comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Johnson in for Terry Rozier. Teardrop shot. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Ntilikina.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Wang with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Covington setting the pick for Hill. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there by Johnson.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Wang. 32 points in the game. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Pass to Wang. Out to the right wing. There's the pick. Wang, the pass to Wang. They get a hand on it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Cavaliers making a switch here. Rozier's checked in.
Number 12.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Giannis. And again, it's Boston converted.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Wang. He's got 18.
No, sir, not today. Don't come in here. Covington not having it.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
And so it's Cleveland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Pass to Roten. Here's Page. Now Hill to the paint. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Roten misses the 3.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Goes back up. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Pass to Roten. Inside. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut back down to 8. An important basket there from Covington.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Jokic on top. Second chance effort. They shoot again. Shoots over Covington. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Boston making a switch here. Hunter's checked in.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 12, DeAndre.
Pass to Roten. Just 5 on the clock. His three-pointer's off the mark. So Rozier will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Down low. Here's Jokic. Unable to get that one.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And here is Roten. Pass to Page. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And some changes here for the Celtics. Davis comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Buddy Hield in for Tony Roten. Cleveland also making some changes. Stoudemire comes in for Johnson. And it's Burks in for Rudy Fernandez. Here's Page, covered by Nance. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Page.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Read the defense beautifully, puts the ball on the floor, and makes a play.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Hill.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Rozier, the pass to Nance.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover-free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
A different look now for Cleveland. Green, he's checked in for Jokic. Wang comes in for Stoudemire. And Wang subbed in for Burks. Covington, a screen on Nance. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Good job by Rozier to get in position to challenge that shot there.
Some solid defense from Rozier. To the inside. Wang with the bucket. Wang's got 22 points.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Outside Hill. And T is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Boston making a switch here. Roten's checked in. Hield sets the pick for Roten from downtown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Wang. It's stolen by Hill. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Hield. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
You can count on Hill to take shots. He does all he can on the offensive end. Never sees a shot that he doesn't like.
Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
Here's Wang. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you're not going to pass up that.
Boston making some changes. Dixon's checked in for Robert Covington. And Giannis is subbed in for Buddy Hield. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Stoudemire, he's checked in for Terry Rozier. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Page. Giannis high post. Fades and shoots. No good off the front iron. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Trey Lyles checked in for Boston. Hield comes in for Tony Roten. Cleveland also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Stoudemire. And it's Rozier in for Nance. Pass to Page. Over Rozier. Page, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Wang, and here is Green. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hield with it. Here's Page. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Jokic just got his 16th rebound on the night. Laying the pass to Jokic. From down in the low post, it goes. Jokic has got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Boston has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
Over to the wing. Here's Page. Rozier defending. Just 5 to shoot. They kick out to Hield. The offensive rebound.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Wang can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 13. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Dixon. Here's Page. Rozier defending. Page with the bucket. Page has got 14 points now in the second half.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Hield. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. What I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Here's Wang. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Hill, he's checked in for Heel. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And so he'll bring it up for Boston. The Celtics call time.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Lionel Hollins just was talking to his team about what it's going to take down the stretch. Now, he's not happy with the perimeter defense. He told them we have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every three they put up. We'll see if that intensity increases on D. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Cleveland leading by 10. Right side, Green. Pass to Wang. Back to Green. Here's Wang. Covered by Giannis. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. The Celtics shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Here's Hill. Here's Page. Tries it from 19. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Page has got 11 points in the quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Wang. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits. Both free throws good from Hill. 1:31 left to play here in the fourth. Jokic a screen. Wang the pass to Jokic. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Jokic has got 28.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pass to Page. Wang pulls it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Cleveland.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
Here's Wang, and they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Nice job working that ball inside, putting the onus on the defense.
The first one falls.
The line for the Cavaliers. Wang taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
A 3 ball. Going inside, drops it in. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports, as we present our player of the game.